Let's sort it out with Uma. Today, I'm bringing to you other courses you can study aside nursing. You know, now nursing is so popular, but there are so many people out there who do not want to become a nurse. Remember, I said in one of my videos that nursing is a calling. So if you don't have the calling, what's the point? You wasting your time, stressing yourself. And of course, most people do it this day because of money. But at the end of the day, it's all about the passion, isn't it? Because even if you're making money and you're not happy in the work you're doing, it won't last for you. So it's always best to go for what you want, what you like, what you will love, what you're passionate about that can carry you through. So even if you're doing a hard work, but because of the passion you've got for that thing, you keep carrying on. So that brings us to today's topic. What are other health courses aside nursing that you can do? These courses I'm going to tell you, they call it allied health courses. So allied health professionals. Yeah, so, and they are actually very good out there, but unfortunately not many people know about it because it's not that popular. Yeah, because I've worked in a hospital before and I've seen them work, and the thing is that they work smart. You know, nurses, they work hard. These professions, I'm going to tell you, they actually work smart, and that is the best thing in life. Why work so hard when you can actually work smart and still make the same money? You know what I mean? Let's get into it. So sorry, I kind of noted down some things so I don't forget. Okay, yeah. I decided to just leave it as 6. There are about 14 allied professionals in NHS, but I decided to make it just 6 so that this video won't be too long. At least with this little information I'm going to give you, you can now go further to search for allied professionals. On NHS website, it's actually stated 14 allied professionals. Let's start with occupational therapy. They call it OT here. I'm sure you're wondering, have you heard it before? I don't know. And before I came to the UK, I haven't heard it. I think I heard it here for the first time. So I don't know if it's the same for you, but trust me, it's a very smart working job. Not working hard, but working smart, if you know what I mean. Let me look down to read the meaning of it. Occupational therapy is a branch of healthcare that helps people of all ages who have physical, sensory, or cognitive problems. OT can help them regain independence in all areas of their lives. Occupational therapies help with barriers that affect a person's emotional, social, and physical needs. So you see, it's basically, maybe, for instance, someone that has been in the hospital for quite a long time and they are not really very stable in maybe moving back home or something. Occupational therapies are there to actually give the person support. Let's say the person is learning how to work, learning how to gain back his or her independence. Occupational therapist will be the one to actually help the patient gain back his or her independence. Easy peasy. Okay, when I was in Queens, working out in a hospital, I see them, they come once in a while in different, moving around the wards, checking, just like the way doctors go on rounds, on wards. That is exactly what they do. They go move around the wards and attend to their patients. And once they finish attending their patients, off they go, they write their report and go. Isn't that smart? Yeah, and it's a very smart job, okay? So, and the average salary is 33k to 40,000 pounds per annum. Okay, so tick that, put that in your research journal so that you can do that research later. Another one is physiotherapy. This one is actually quite popular. Yeah, it's everywhere. At least I've known about it before I came to the UK. And it's also a very smart job. And it says it helps restore movement and function when someone is affected by injury, illness, or disability. It can also help to reduce your risk of injury or illness in the future. It takes a holistic approach that involves the patient directly in their own care. So obviously, for example, when you have an injured bone, you break your bone or whatever, and you're not able to work, so physiotherapy is the right person that that will help you regain your ability to walk again and all of that. Another smart job that makes money like this, the average salary in the UK is £35,000 per annum. Another one is radiography. Is an imaging technique using X-rays, gamma rays, or similar ionizing radiation or non-ionizing radiation to view the internal form of an object. So this is another smart job, though they also do shifts, you know. So but it's a smart job. You sit down there, you know, check the X-rays and all that. Okay, and the average salary is £33,000 per annum. Okay, but I think the one of the disadvantage of this one is that you're exposed to all the rays, and I heard from what I heard and researched that all these rays is not really very good. It's really a disadvantage, but it's a smart working job. It's a really smart working job. You can look into if you don't want to be a nurse. Another one is paramedic science or paramedicine. So it's the study of emergency medical care away from the hospital environment. Most paramedic science students become professional paramedics. They may be able to treat patients at the scene of an emergency, or they may have to transport patients to hospital for more medical support. So basically, they're the ones you see in ambulance. Yeah, they're called paramedics. Isn't that a smart job? Of course. It's only when they call them that they go. There's nobody calling the ambulance for that day. That okay. Do you understand? I know when I had miscarriage twice, yeah, I called them and they came for the second one. They came right in the bathroom where I was and made sure I was okay before taking action. And then they took me inside the ambulance and they did their own job, working smart, communicating and all that, and took me to the hospital, and then their job for the day is done. At least for me, with me, is done. Then if another person calls them, they go. Isn't that smart? Okay, so that is another job that is here in the UK that you can easily use and come in here. It's not all about nursing. It's not all about care work. These are professional jobs that are always in demand in the UK. And the average salary for this is £36,000. Working smart and making money smart, isn't it? Then another one is speech and language therapy. In the Western world, they don't joke with things like that. When you have speech problem, hearing problem and all of that, is a big thing for them. They tend to care for everyone, and there's a special course for this, and they make a lot of money, and it's a smart working job. They provide life-changing treatment, support and care for children and adults who have difficulties with communication, eating, drinking and swallowing. You will help people who for physical or psychological reasons have problems speaking and communicating. So if there's a child that is not communicating very well, the therapist actually help the child, gain confidence back, or an adult. It's smart working, okay? It's smart. You don't need to stress yourself, and it's high in demand. So why not apply for this? The last one on the list is operating department practice. They call it ODP for short here. You will work in the surgery team and manage the preparation of the operating theaters. Operating department practitioners work in 3 key areas: anesthetics, surgery, and recovery. I know some of my friends that actually wanted to get into this course before the nursing. They did the ODP as healthcare assistants, and they preferred it to nursing because it's working smart. You're just working in the operating department, and you're not the one doing the operation. It's a doctor. All you're there is, doctor will tell you, okay, bring this one, you give. Bring the other one, you give. And then when the operation is done, you just care for the patient, and most times it's just one patient. Isn't it? Isn't that smart working? Yes. Unfortunately, people don't get to know about all these things. They think it's all about nursing, medicine, and what are all those popular ones? Yeah. And the entry level for ODP is £29,000 per annum, and the average salary is £34,000. What are you waiting for to apply for all these courses? Okay, I decided to just give you 6 because I don't want the video to be too long. But if you want to do further research, just simply search 14 allied health courses in the UK, and it will pop up, or 14 allied health professional jobs in the UK to pop up. And why not apply for one of the courses? It's so that in demand, as long as it's health and it's in the UK, you can use it and get in and settle. The most important thing is a course that will enable you settle in. That is what matters. Okay, so get applying, get researching for this, okay, and apply. And again, you don't really need to have any science background. From the research I made, you really do not need it. Just like nursing, like in my last, if you haven't watched my last video on nursing, go and watch it, okay? You don't really need to. As long as you have your English and maths, some of them do obviously require sciences, but for these ones, not necessarily. Maybe you can just do a top-up course. So all you need to do, I've given you the information. What you need to do now is sit down and take the one you want and then research deeply on it and find the schools that offer it. And there you go. You're good to go. So make sure you use this information, but don't just keep it to yourself, okay? Share it with your friends, neighbors, your family. There are so many people out there, even with your children, because some of your children, they may not even know that these courses exist and they are in demand. Because the most important thing is getting a course that is in demand, that you can use and do anything in the future. It's not just nursing, it's not just medicine, it's not just engineering, it's not just law, it's not just what are those courses. These ones are there and they are very good. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, thank you for listening, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.